Hello badminton fans and welcome to Badminton Racket Review. Great to have you tuning in today. Today we are going to test racket number 619. It is an Adidas Uberschall F1 badminton racket. We're going to start as we normally do. We're going to compare the racket specs, manufacturer specs, to the E-Zone, our own racket, Badminton Racket Review E-Zone test results. So let's start with the balance point of this racket, and it shows that it's a head light racket, so kind of even to head light, so we're kind of in this direction in terms of balance. The E-Zone testing shows this racket to be a head heavy racket with a balance point of 312. So I always find that a little bit confusing. I'm not sure why there's disparity in some of these. Some of them are really similar, some of them are really off. I don't know why that could be the case. I don't know if the grip is wrapped after they take the balance point in with the manufacturer. I don't know if the strings are in. I don't know what it is, but there's definitely a difference there. The flexibility of the shaft here is medium flex, and the Racket Review E-Zone shows that to be medium flex, and that feels fairly flexible, to be honest. The frame weight is 82 plus or minus 2 grams. So the weight of the racket 82 plus or minus 2 grams, and the Racket Review E-Zone shows it at 86.2 grams. That of course is with the Yonex BG65 strings in place at 25 pounds and the grip supplied by Adidas. Now then, availability. Well, the availability, sorry, actually let me just go back to that. Yeah, the grip size is G5. I'll come back to the availability. The grip size is G5. Maximum string tension is 28 pounds, 12 kilograms, and made in China. Specification of the material not listed here. No, not listed. Okay, so down to price and availability. Firstly, we'll start with availability. The availability of these rackets will be probably in the UK and Europe from August onwards this year. That's when Adidas intend to launch them or give them a proper push within the UK and Europe. There is a website called Badminton HQ looking to open this summer, probably in conjunction with when Adidas are ready to launch these rackets. The range is from the Spieler around £45 right up to I think it was 160, just double checking, no sorry, 185 for the Wucht P8. So any other information you get, in actual fact, if I just go through the list I have in front of me here, the Wucht P8 £185, the Wucht WCHT P1 £80, Calcal A5 £110, Uberschall F1 £80, and the Spieler A09.1 at £45, available from August onwards. Now, in terms of the design, I'm quite surprised because the Calcal I think is slightly more expensive than this, but actually this is actually the nicer design. I don't think it's even down to debate. It's a much more intricate graphic design on the shaft here. Nice colour selection. I think it's very in keeping with their sort of general fashion wear at the moment. All of the rackets have these stripes at the top, and there's some, it's not intricate detail. We're not talking Kawasaki or Goosen or Victor level of design, but even on the inner part of the head here, there's graphic design being done here. So I think it's actually quite nice and fresh colours being used here. But take a look at the close-up shots yourself and see what you think of the design. Okay, specifications are done. Let's go to the E-Zone. Okay, so before we start our E-Zone testing, What do you need to know about how we test our rackets? Well, first of all, we use the same shuttles, the Yonex AS30s on all tests. We re-string all of the rackets with Yonex BG65 at 25 pounds tension, and it's the same player taking all of the shots. Right, now you have some basic understanding of how we test. Let's move on to the smash test. The smash shot that you're seeing here, and for all of the rackets we've tested within Badminton Racket Reviews E-Zone, we take generally 6 shots. We take the 2 highest racket shuttle speeds, and we average those to give us a overall speed. If those two readings are not within a certain percentage of each other, we then retake the entire test. This shot measures the shuttle speed coming off the racket head, and also if you go across to the E-Zone, you'll see a picture similar to the one you're looking at on the screen now, which accompanies every single racket within the E-Zone, so that's nearly 650 or more rackets, with this kind of smash JPEG showing you the racket head speed, the shuttle speed, the distance, and the approximate repulsion of the racket. Okay, now we're going to do an E-Zone maneuver test. The maneuver shots was designed to tell us about the racket's acceleration abilities, its ability to shift from one direction to the other or shift quickly from nothing to full speed. It also tests the racket's aerodynamics. In this test, the player is sitting still with the racket, and once the shuttle is fired, we measure the shuttle speed to ensure we have consistency within the tests, so it's coming at the same speed all the time, or roughly the same speed as much as we can control anyway. And then the player reacts once the shuttle is fired to hit the shuttle, and we are measuring the head speed of the racket during that test. Okay, so they're done. Now it's E-Zone control test time. The control test is a simplistic test. We've thought many times if there was any other better way of creating a test where we are focusing on the control of the racket and able to score it, and we so far haven't come up with anything better. So this control test is essentially a test where we have 14 shots taken. You're not seeing all the shots on the control video. We generally film half or less of the shots taken. The green bucket here scores maximum, the grey scores slightly less, and anything in the net or out scores nothing at all. Okay, so the testing is complete on this racket. What is our conclusion on it? Well, this racket, it feels light, it feels quick in the air, it does offer reasonable smash power. It's not a smash killer, but it offers reasonable smash power, good defensively and good at drives. There are its key points. If you want to know more, you know what I'm going to say, you need to head over to the Badminton Racket Review E-Zone, where all of the details, I mean we are talking a full page of details, are available on this racket. along with the fully detailed courtside testing video review for members, which really gives you a much clearer insight as to the strengths and weaknesses of this racket. Now, if you're not familiar with the E-Zone, we will show you a clip of the E-Zone at the end of this video and what the E-Zone represents. For those of you who are familiar, I would like to thank you very much for tuning in today. The 2019 message to all YouTube, Facebook, Instagram fans and E-Zone subscribers is please start leaving reviews of rackets you're using with your views. We are not like some of the forums out there where you're going to get bullied for making your views. We won't allow that to happen. We do administer our sites properly, so people who are coming in with abusive language, unnecessary harshness, we're not going to allow those comments to stay on or those people to continue to view into us. So please do comment if you're genuinely looking to help other badminton players, which is what we're trying to do. And it doesn't matter what your view is, either consistent or inconsistent with ours. That's not really a problem for us. What we're interested in is getting your views onto the YouTube comments, onto our E-Zone site. That's really important. The support we're seeing now, we've got people coming in from Israel, Iran, Turkey, Spain, France, Indonesia, Malaysia, Japan. We've had people in from Canada, Singapore, India. All over the place, people are showing support. Please do continue. So appreciative of that. Press the like button below. Please do share the video, and if you're already familiar with the E-Zone, you can tune out now to a next video, and if you're not, stay tuned and we will take you to an E-Zone intro video. Thanks again for today. See you next time.